What's going on, YouTube fam? It's your boy Tony 2 times, and we back with another episode of the Baltimore Way, man. I appreciate the love and support. Like always, y'all know what I need y'all to do. Like, comment, share the video. Definitely like so we can get this video on rotation, man, so we can put our city on the map. You feel me? But tonight, I got a crazy one for y'all, man. Let's get right into it. So tonight, we're going to talk about Fred Catchings. Catchings was Lor Scoota's right-hand man, his best friend. So let's get right into it. Pennsylvania Avenue, West Baltimore. People call it the Avenue for short. And it's always been a one-stop shop. Anything you need, literally. Growing up in this area was Fred Catchings and Baltimore lost artist Lor Scoota. Fred and Scooter were childhood best friends and went through a lot together. Growing up over west, since I'm sure y'all know about the Lor Scoota story, let's talk about Fred. He wasn't a rapper at all, just a West Baltimore native looking for his way out the hood. But Fred was not scared of the streets at all. Let's remember before we get deep into this story, everything is alleged. Now let's talk. Let's take a walk through Baltimore streets. Fred allegedly hopped out of a black SUV near Gilmore Homes projects and opened fire on the man, hitting him 3 times, but the man survived. The victim knew exactly who did it and wanted revenge. Fred was laying low. Lor Scoota, a hot, up-and-coming Baltimore rapper that was Fred's right-hand man. As Scooter being one of the city's biggest artists, he was on the scene. Every event, club, Scooter was there trying to make it out the trenches. Rewind back a little bit. Fred's brother was allegedly a stepper. He allegedly shot and top guy of one of the city's top organizations. He beat the case. Soon after, he was shot at, and also his brother Fred. Sources allege that that's how all this beef started. One day, Scooter was at a charity event at Morgan State College in Northeast Baltimore, nowhere near the west side of the city. Scooter handled his business and left the event, unfortunately not knowing he was being stalked. Scooter was fatally gunned down. We all know how the streets work. Word travels fast, and Fred was hurt hearing about the loss of his friend. Also mad and wanted revenge. The city went all the way up. Police had a suspect in mind, but he too was fatally gunned down. Shootings would go back and forth in the city for months, also leading to the fatal shooting of Lor Scoota's manager and also Dream Chaser's Chino brother. As all the bloodshed was going on in the city, everybody was grieving the loss of the promising superstar. It's not every day in Baltimore we get a rapper with a hit song. Fred was hot in the streets. The streets was talking and the police. They would close in on Fred, in which he later copped out to 3 shootings and received 32 years in prison. An old saying says, an eye for an eye, but in reality, that leaves everybody blind. The streets is the streets, beef is beef. But I wonder if all parties involved could press rewind. Would they sit down and talk or even fight it out? Was it egos or was it worth it? Multiple lives was lost, including a promising artist who had the city gaining worldwide notoriety. Nipsey Hussle said, when you beefing in the hood, when you go through these hoods looking for somebody to get down on, you go right past the Caucasian man. You go right past the dude in the suit and tie, and you pull up on somebody that walk, talk, and dress just like you. So in reality, you looking for yourself, just in another part of town. Maybe one day we'll truly understand this. And we got enough enemies, whereas though I don't want to add my brother to that list. But hey, maybe I live in a dream world. Man, so I know y'all know the Lor Scoota story, so I ain't get too deep into that. If you want to check out the Lor Scoota story, you can go to the Baltimore Way playlist. I actually got 2 videos on that. Now, Fred was the true definition of a homie. You know, my sources and people that was close to the situation, they basically told me the love he had for Scooter was genuine. He ain't want nothing from him. But I felt like maybe he felt like it was his fault, or maybe even his brother's fault that it even happened, because they had they beef going on. I'm not sure if Scooter was a part of the beef, but like I told somebody, how the streets work, you guilty by association. So just because you ain't out there doing the shooting yourself, or you ain't out there putting in the work yourself, if you associated with the people that is doing that, you in danger. Because if they can't get to you, the person they looking for, they gonna get to the next best thing. And that was a major blow, you know what I mean? And a lot of young men lost their life behind this situation. Like I said, including Chino brother, who was Scooter's manager, and also Fred, you know, getting 32 years in prison. And you know, one thing about Scooter, the music was undeniable. You know, like everybody was rocking with bro. Me being down here in Atlanta, that was one of the artists coming from the city that everybody wanted to know what was going on with him. Like, yeah, I like that song. I like Bird Flu. I like him and Shot Glizzy's song. So bro actually had an opportunity to really make it out and put the city on his back. And it was an unfortunate situation. I remember when I first heard about it, I was like, dang, like, that's just how I go. Like, soon as you think somebody about to make it out, they get their life cut short. But like I say, an eye for an eye leave everybody blind. The cycle gotta stop somewhere, you feel me? Like, we keep taking each other out. We got enough enemies we dealing with out here. We got the police. We got, you know, these jobs, you know what I mean? We got the whole system set up against us. And then I gotta watch my brothers too. It's just messed up to me, you feel me? And I know that a lot of people feel like, man, it's just like that. That's just what it is. That's how the streets is. You gotta be a wolf out here. But do you really gotta be a wolf? Or are we trained to be that way because we don't wanna seem weak, or we don't wanna turn the other cheek? I'm not saying let nobody do just anything to you, but sometimes you just gotta overstand a situation and sit back and think before you react. You feel me? Now Fred got 32 years, Scooter no longer with us. A lot of other young guys lost their life. I'm not sure exactly what the beef was about. It might have been deep to them. It might have been a situation that couldn't be stopped. You see what I'm saying? So, man, I just want everybody to understand though that there's always other options. There's always other ways of doing things, you feel me? But yeah, man, so this the Fred Catchings story. This another episode of the Baltimore Way. Y'all know I appreciate the love and support. If you're new to the fam, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell. Fam, all I need y'all to do, man, is hit that like button if you rocking out with me, man, so we can push this video to the top. Let me know who y'all want to see next. We on that race to 50K. Let's get it, fam. Love.